Today we're going to see everything from start to finish in terms of how we create one of those new hire welcome kits. We have that on-demand printing that we're going to focus on, but we also are going to show you that back end with the fulfillment and the warehousing and how we pull and pick items that we already have in stock for those welcome kits.
We're in Detroit, Michigan, also known as Motor City, USA. This city has a diverse culture. It's where the music genre of Motown was born, and it boasts a rich history of championships from its 4 professional sports teams. And it's home to Lasting Impressions Promotional Marketing. Lasting Impressions is a woman-owned business that provides exceptional custom promotional products for organizations large and small. Specializing in practical and unique promotional items for special events, they pride themselves on excellent customer service and employee satisfaction. In this episode, we will learn how Lasting Impressions executes order fulfillment for programs with ease. When it comes to creating promotional products for their customers, Lasting Impressions handles all of the details. Let's head inside and check out this massive showroom. I'm with Carla Ejaz, who's the owner of Lasting Impressions. So Carla, tell me a little bit about your company's history.
Sure, so we were founded in 1976 by Mark DeBuro, and it's actually a really fun story. So how he got his start was sharpening skates in a local ice arena and pressing on names and numbers onto jerseys. Around that time is when Farrah Fawcett became extremely popular, and of course, you know that iconic photo
I had
of her.
that poster.
As did everybody, exactly. So with that, he thought, you know what, I think I can probably put this on some t-shirts and sell it, and that's what he did. So with that money, he was able to start to grow and get more into the promotional product side of things. And over the years, it went away from that sports side, and it kind of lended more towards the corporate side, which is where we've landed today. So, you know, we've moved a lot over the years. We're currently in the Metro Detroit area in Canton, Michigan, which is where we have our shop here. It's 50,000 square feet, a lot of production, which I know we'll get into. The founder is actually my father, so I have been working here since I could walk.
Right.
I've done everything. So I've ran machines in the back, I've pulled, I've caught, I've done admin stuff, filed paperwork, you know, anything that he could do to keep me busy. Once I graduated from college, I landed here and I landed in sales and I grew from there.
You haven't always been in this building, correct?
No, we haven't. So we actually experienced a fire about 1.5 years ago at our old facility. It was a total loss. So we got a call about 12:30 in the morning that said our building was on fire. We went down and it was completely engulfed in flames. The firemen said, like, hey, is there anything that you want us to grab for you? We said, please, please, please let us go in and get our server. That is everything to us. We grabbed it and we were back up and running within a couple hours. We didn't really have a ton of options to choose from, but we landed across this place and we really loved it. You know, we're able to kind of separate the fulfillment, warehousing in each of the production areas as well as our quality control area. So we do like that. But what we really loved about it was that it was an old car cave. It was a place for people to house their exotic cars. Everything from the front of the building to the back of the building was very well thought out and it was kept immaculate.
Yeah, plus you get this incredible showroom. I mean, this is amazing.
Yes, yeah. The showroom is a showstopper for us. We love it. We love whenever people walk in, and I think that it's not expected to have this big space in this building.
What type of customers do you have?
We work with about 100 plus Fortune 500 companies, and we work with local restaurants and breweries that are down the street. We actually recently acquired another company up north in northern Michigan that is more in that retail sector. So for us, we've traditionally been more corporate, but we wanted to get into that side of things. So now with acquiring that new company, we're able to expand our horizons into retail settings.
What we're going to see today is a lot of merch for companies, online stores. So this could be like for employee uniforming or maybe even a customer appreciation package, right?
Yes, we found that in our industry there seemed to be a gap for companies who wanted to do an online store but didn't want to commit to upfront inventory. So in 2019, we actually acquired a supplier within our industry, and we have production in-house, so that gave us the ability to provide those welcome kits and new hire kits and holiday gifts, recognition gifts, things of that nature for other companies. We curate it completely to what they want. So they pick everything down to the packaging. So they can come to us and say, hey, I have a $10 budget. They can come to us and say, I have an $100 budget. We will customize that kit to what they want to include in there. Sometimes people just want to do a basic box, maybe throw a sticker on it. We have other people who do fully custom boxes. They put a note card in there. They do crinkle paper, tissue paper, the works.
What all do you guys do here in-house?
So we have embroidery, screen printing. We have cylinder printers, so we can print on drinkware. We have transfer machines for custom tagging. We have a DTG machine, and that is done for those on-demand prints that have multiple colors. We do it all here. The culture here is really important to us. We're a family business at heart, and as we grow, we want to make sure that we maintain that feel with our clients and with our staff as well. We've had people that have been with us for decades.
What are we going to see today, Carla?
So today we're going to primarily focus on those new hire kits or welcome kits that we're putting together for online stores. There's going to be a few promotional items in the kits. There is going to be a drinkware piece. In embroidery, we're going to be inserting a jerseys polo. And in DTG, we are also going to be doing that new eco fleece hoodie that Jerseys has as well. We have that on-demand printing that we're going to focus on today, but we also are going to show you that back end with the fulfillment and the warehousing and how we pull and pick items that we already have in stock for those welcome kits.
Lasting Impressions has been doing web stores for 15 years. I'm with Macy Morris, who's the program manager here. So Macy, tell us how you guys do this.
We've really kind of perfected our process. We offer 4 different platforms. We do a lot of customization. We can put a logo on it. We make it so it matches your branding standards, and it's really just something that we take great pride in, and we want it to be an extension of our customer's brand. They just give us their basic information. They give us their branding standards, the colors they want us to use, the products they want us to add, and we kind of bring it to life for them.
And you guys have a creative team that will help them with the embellishment, but also the packaging.
I mean, you can go as extensive as a box, tape, crinkle paper, and you can also go as little as a custom note. We have a lot of customers where you just put in that custom note that says maybe welcome to the team, but you can also do a fully custom box where it's a full color image, and it really just displays their brand and it ties it all in. Over the years, we've just seen so much growth in terms of the stores and how many we house and the different capabilities that they offer. So I'm the manager of that department and all the employees underneath. This is our Lasting Impressions swag store. Very basic, has a banner. This can be customized to whatever the team would like. You also have different categories at the top. These can be hidden or shown depending on who logs in. You can go on and look at this kit, and it shows you the items that are in it. So you see that Jerseys Eco Fleece hoodie, you see the Jerseys polo, and then you can go on to the right over here and you can select the sizes. So this is kind of where that customization comes in. We print it on demand for them. We're here to customize it for you. This is a place and a site where your employees can go and find items and enjoy them. Not just items that maybe they won't use, but something they're gonna keep and that's gonna leave a lasting impression for them.
So I'm with Mark DeBera, who's the production manager and accounting. That's a crazy mix. So today we're all about doing online store orders, fulfillment, putting some boxes together, right?
Right.
So that comes from an online store and it gets handed off to your team. So take us from there and walk us through how you guys make the magic happen.
A big game changer for us was ShopWorks. And once we got ShopWorks, it really took it to the next level in terms of integrations and making sure every step of the process uses ShopWorks, has access to all the same documents, access to all the information on the order, and that's kind of where it starts and where it ends. We have it set up where it schedules production either 1 or 2 days prior. 1 day is about 95% of the items. 2 days for some special items, or if it has multiple decoration techniques on it or with an order. Sometimes it may have DTG and embroidery for one web order. So that would be scheduled 2 days prior to that. And that happens at order entry. So that date is in there, and we have a really big stress from management that orders have to be shipped out for web orders 5 working days from the time the order is placed for a decoration order. Now, if it's going to be a drop ship for inventory items, 1 day is the max. We really have 2 types of production companies here, I have to say. Our normal spot buys, with our normal production machines. We have 4 automatics, 16 color, 12, 12, 8 color for M&R. We have, in our embroidery department, we have 3 6 heads and 1 8 head. And in our drinkware department, we have 3 drinkware machines. Now our website, and that is where it's gonna be for the DTG. We have the heat presses. We have the 2 single head embroidery machines, and those there are dedicated for. And we do between 50 to 125 orders for web orders per day. And they could be a combination of DTG embroidery together, just DTG, just embroidery, DTF or heat press. Or it could be even, hey, we're gonna pull 5 pens from our inventory high bay area, which you'll see. I need to have 2 polos from embroidery for a single head. Get that together and get that out the door. Today, we work on a new hire kit. There's some pretty cool products going into that kit today. The embroidery side, left chest on a Jersey's polo. And then DTG, a full front on a Jersey's Eco Fleece super soft hoodie. And it really is on our customer. You have an option. If you want it in one day, we'll stock the product on the shelves, decorated, ready to rock and roll. If you want it in 5 days, then we'll have those products, the Jersey's polo, Jersey's Eco Fleece, printed within 5 days and shipped out.
So it just depends on the service level agreement you have with that customer.
Exactly, and obviously a cost too, right? So if we're going to be storing something, there'll be a small cost associated with that, but it depends on turnaround time, and what do you want to pay for, and do you want that 1 day service for your client, or do you want more? Hey, 5 days is fine for us, and they'll be fine for that.
I'm with Joyce Blackman Holmes, who's the inventory fulfillment manager here. So Joyce, tell me about what's going on with all this stuff back here. What do you do?
Basically, as you can see, I organize a lot of the merchandise that comes from the different vendors. A lot of the inventory that comes in, it's already made, ready to go. And then if something comes from production for me to send out, I add, items that have already been made, add it to it, and ship it out.
Right, so you keep track of the chaos.
Yes.
So somebody has a web store, right? Mm-hmm. And they might have an inventory SKU of the items they have. Right. Some shirts, a hat, a coffee mug, a stuffed animal, whatever. It's here, and then as people are ordering online, you or your team are picking it and packaging it and sending it out.
Right. If I'm looking for a particular item, I look for the column number, and then inside that column are the shelves, what we call bins. It'll just tell me directly where to go. I just pick it from there, right, and then take it to my inventory bay over there.
You have a client that's got a minimum floor level for, let's say, garments, for t-shirts or something. Are there automatic triggers that trigger a reprint to fill that size back up?
Yes, and it goes through the front office, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is our inventory production hybrid shelf. And basically this is where I get all the items and take them back to the inventory bay to put our kits together. So we're just gonna go back. And here's the order number for the new hire kits. So I just referenced it, and so we have a large polo and a large sweatshirt. I'm gonna print the order form that's gonna be included in the box, and then I'm gonna bring it over. So, and as you can see, these are items that are from production that just came off the line. And then these are our pre-made kits. And then we're just gonna put everything together. We like to put the cards up on top so they can see. So now that it's closed, we print the label, put it on the box, and then we'll just take it to shipping.
So Carla, thank you so much for having us out today. I really didn't know how much I didn't know about the fulfillment process of making these boxes until I came out here and heard all about it from you guys.
Yeah, of course, thank you. It was so great to have you guys here today, and we were so happy to show you around and show you how we create these kits.
And check out what we made today.
Yeah, so today we went with this Jersey's 50/50 polo. We did the left chest embroidery, which we find is classic and perfect for business. And then we did on the hoodie, we did direct to garment. We wanted to do something vibrant that would really pop, which is why we went with direct to garment. And we of course did it on the Eco Blend hoodie, which is so soft, so luxurious. We can't wait to hand it out.
That's amazing. Thanks for having us out. Really appreciate you guys.
Thank you.